Hey kids, good morning. It's Miss Trish, and I want to introduce you to somebody. Here's Brody. Brody, say hello. Brody's a little Shih Tzu. He's about 7 years old, and he's a mess. And he loves me. And then this is Molly. Molly's 2 years old, and she's a little smaller than Brody. Look, she don't want to look at the camera. It cracks me up. They love me to pieces, these two dogs. Everywhere I go, they want to be. And they're always getting into trouble, but they also want to get into trouble where I am. So if I'm eating, they're right there. If I go for a walk, they want to go for a walk. If I sit, they want to sit. If I go to bed, they want to go to bed. And if I look horrible, which is most of the time, they don't seem to care. If I'm having a bad day, it's like that's when they want to be with me the most. When we go for a walk, sometimes I'll take them off their leash and they might run ahead. But then old Brody, look at little Brody. He'll just turn right back around. Say, hey, Brody. Can you say hey? To make sure I'm coming. He wants to make sure that I don't get lost, that I know to follow him. It's almost like he's leading me. Well, that's kind of the way God is. His love is a lot like our dogs. He loves us. He wants to be around us all the time. And he wants us to want to be around him. And sometimes there's some people in the world that don't even know God. There's some people in the world that don't really love God and don't even try to talk to him at all. They just don't know. And so they go through this world without God helping them at all. And I think that's pretty sad. But I want to show you a little experiment that'll show you how God, being with us all day long, and especially when we know about him and we're talking to him and we're allowing him to lead us and be with us, how he helps us get through this world. So let's go see this. It's a little experiment, okay? Here we go. Have a vase of water. Now, God says that we're in this world, but we're not of this world. He wants us to know that we are of him, and we are supposed to lean on him as we pass through this world. And that this world, he doesn't want the world to change us. He wants us to let God change us. But sometimes we let the world change us, and it gets us in trouble. So let's say, here's two people. See the little smiley face? That's one napkin. And here's another person. See the little smiley face? Well, this person's going to go into the world, and they don't really know God. They don't ask God to be with them during the day. They don't pray to God. They don't lean on God, and they've let the world kind of change them. So let's see what happens to them. Let's let them go into the world. Oh my goodness, they're already kind of dissolving. Look at that paper. Oh my goodness. They look like they're letting the world really change them. See? Let's see what happens. Oh, it's sinking to the bottom. Oh, they're going to the bottom of the world. Let's see what happens when we try to bring them out. Oh, they're weak. They're all yucky. And look, it looks like they could just shred if you just look at them wrong. Oh, goodness. See? They've let the world kind of mess them up. They didn't lean on God at all. But let's look at this person. He says, no, I love God and I want to be with God all the time. So I'm going to put God into my day. So this clear glass that we're looking at represents God. And God, you can't see him, but he's all around us. And when you say to God, I want to be with you, I want to follow you, I want to listen to you, I want your love, then it's like you put God, he's all around you, and you're aware of that. You're talking to him all day. So when we have God with us and we go into this world and we go through this world, let's see what happens. Make sure I've got it all squished down here. So here we go. And so now I'm going to put this glass all the way into the water. You see it? It's all the way in. You see? There's the glass. And we're covered with God. God's all around us. And he's saying, lean on me as you go through this world. So let's see what happens when we come out of the world. Oh, we're still in there. Well, let's see how we look. Okay, you ready? Look, we're dry. None of that water changed us. We are just like we were before. Look, where's our smiley face? There it is. See? That's what God's trying to say. He's saying, let me surround you while you're in this world. Let me be with you while you're in this world. And I will keep the world from changing you. Okay? So that's what I want you to think about. You can't see God, but when you let him surround you, by you talking to him, looking for him, asking him to be in your life, letting him guide you, he will protect you from all the things in this world that can change us and make us sink to the bottom, like that little piece of paper did. He will keep us dry and happy. All right. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.